time for the tuner one-shot challenge. We've got a not the most exciting combo in the world, but I do have a new livery on the car, and I think it looks pretty sharp. Still have the matte gray, still have the matte white, but the blue is now a regular metallic blue, and the orange is now a regular metallic orange. With that said, however, this combination, not the most interesting in the world, but not the worst in the world. At least it's a time attack. At least we have that this time. Third challenge in and we finally get a time attack. But it's not at the most interesting circuit. Unfortunately, they seem to like Codemasters, and their quote-unquote random picker seems to pick this particular combination pretty often, and it's not a very interesting circuit layout, and it's not a very interesting car on this particular circuit. It's not the worst, but there's definitely much more fun circuits that these muscle cars can be raced on. This first lap is mostly a throwaway. Just kind of want to get in line here and try and get a draft into turn one. And hopefully, what we can do is not have that happen. I should have cut out in line earlier. I should have known that the AOI is going to do that, but that's alright. Still got the third lap. Still have the third lap. Oh, and I'm still actually ahead of my other time, somehow. That's actually surprising. I do have to lift a tiny bit there, just to keep the car steady. Getting around this guy is going to be tricky. Oh, that wasn't too bad. We have a decent gap to the next car. Try and really make that work for us. Again, this is sort of a second throwaway lap for us because of how it started. Try and get a good run here. Set ourselves up for a very fast third lap, hopefully. Should be pretty decent. Our gearing is pretty spot on. We hit the red line right about the time that we start braking. Right at the 100-meter board. A little bit of a lockup, nothing major. Accelerate hard out. We are ahead of our previous time. Now we just gotta make sure, get this section as cleanly as possible. You can actually brake a little after the 100-meter board, depending on how fast you're willing to take that little right-hand kink. And then similarly, you can brake pretty late for that, and it's just the tiniest tap of the brake. And more than anything, you're really just using it to turn the car. Oh, we got a good exit there. Make sure we bring it back to avoid any penalties. Got a pretty good gap over ourselves. 57.6 was our previous. 56.7. Not bad. A nice big old gain on that last lap. Having a nice, open, clean lap like that makes all the difference in these sort of scenarios. So, I am satisfied with that one.